everybody. My name is Father Wagner, and I'm coming to you from fatherwagner.com. I hope this is finding you well. Now, I was reading in the scripture the other day that Jesus said, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can tell this mulberry tree to uproot and be cast into the sea, and it will uproot and be cast into the sea. Now, I've never actually seen a mulberry tree, and I barely know what a mustard seed looks like, so I'm thinking to myself, well, what exactly is a good analogy for this? And of course, Jesus is using that great hyperbole that rabbis often do. So what is like a mustard seed? And I don't know what they look like. I don't know what a mustard tree looks like. Apparently, they're huge trees that come from little seeds. I don't know. But here's what I thought. Here's something that I love. I love popcorn. And I thought to myself that maybe what I could say is if you have faith the size of a popcorn kernel, then you can eat forever or something. So I thought I would modernize it for the modern world because I know what popcorn looks like. And here I even have a bag of popcorn. Now here's the deal. If I were to pop every single one of these little tiny kernels, it would fill this bucket 7 times. So just a little bit will do you. And it's amazing when you put just a cupful into the popper that all of a sudden you get these thousands of just energetic little things jumping out of the pan. Or if you use microwave popcorn, it blows those bags up so big. They're sort of real flat, and then all of a sudden they're big. And maybe that's what we need to think about in the modern times, is to having faith the size of a popcorn seed. And that's what it does, is it's something that faith contains all this energy in it of grace and redemption and all these wonderful things. And all of a sudden it just bursts forth and it creates this wonderful thing. And that's what faith does for us, even just a little bit of faith. In fact, if you're watching this video right now, I'm going to wager that you have at least enough faith to push the play button, and that's what you're doing here. And that compels us to hope, and that hope compels us to love. And that's exactly what faith, hope, and love is. As St. Paul says in Romans chapter 1, that faith is the power of God to transform us. It's the transforming power of God. And what does it transform us into? It transforms us more into his image and his likeness, which means that faith will always ultimately end in love. So what is faith? Faith is that thing that illuminates our mind and our intellect. It helps us to know God better so that we can love and serve him. It allows us to see God in other people. And again, as St. Paul says, it's that transforming power of God that transforms us into him. As St. James says in his epistle, that faith without works is dead. And another way we can think about works is to talk about love, that faith always leads and culminates in love. How do we get more faith? There's a great passage of scripture where the apostles asked Jesus, and his response is the faith of the mustard seed. Go to Mass, say some prayers, read the scripture, join a study group, read some books on saints. There's all sorts of things that you can do to get at least one more kernel of faith in your heart, so that when you get around the fires of love, it bursts forth into something that is magnificent. Well, if you like this, please hit the like button on Facebook or the share button. If you're looking at this on YouTube, hit the thumbs up and the share button so that your friends and family can see this, and I hope you have a great day.